I didn't know. What is happening over there? What the fuck?
What happened?
Stop ruining my crystal.
What the fuck?
Use this in the intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Big Mood. We got the whole gang here. It's Nikki.
It's
real
Tiff.
gang shit.
That's Gina.
Gang shit.
That was Gina and I am Jess.
Yes, everybody is here. Maybe you know us by now, maybe you don't. Maybe you're new. Well, this week's episode, you're going to get to know us. I feel like we know each other pretty well, but I started playing this game called We're Not Really Strangers, not sponsored, but they make this game that's built to like have deeper conversations with people in your life. Yeah, whether you just met them, whether you're on a date, it could be a good like conversation starter if you're on a date. Steve and I actually did it on our podcast that they don't tell you because they have different decks. Like they have one for friends, one for a relationship. And we did a relationship one and we talk really deep all the time, but we got even deeper reading some of these questions. So they have a free version online. Maybe we'll include it in the description if you want to check it out. But I pulled some questions from the friendship deck. And let's see if we can learn some new stuff about each other.
Okay.
There's 3 levels to the game. The first level is perception. The second level, wait, hold on. I was organized and now I'm not. The second level is connection. And then the third level is reflection. Okay, so we're going to get to know each other on all 3 levels, and we're going to begin round 1 and pass around the phone. This first round, you're going to read the question in front of you, and then everybody else is going to answer it about you.
Okay.
If you get a red card on your turn, it's kind of like a wild card and all of us answer, and then you can read the next one, so that doesn't count as your turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Tiffany, you want to start?
Okay. So when I read this, you guys are answering this about me.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What does my style tell you about me?
Your style?
Yeah, my style.
I think that it tells me that you're very, you take a lot of time to consider what you're doing. And you're also very clean and tidy and girly.
Yeah,
and
you're
pretty.
really put together. You have Charlotte from Sex and the City vibes to me.
Yeah, you're very ladylike and you accessorize. And I remember the first, well, not the first few times, but then like many times when I'm hanging out with you, I was like, wow, people actually accessorize. And I really need to get my shit together.
I can't do that to save my life.
You exude feminine energy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're good at colors. And like this necklace that I'm wearing, the only reason why I'm wearing it is because I put it on once and just never took it off.
You have like a certain, you'll pick jewelry for each outfit.
Pick hairstyles for each outfit.
All that girly stuff.
Because I totally don't do any of that.
Yes, you do. I watched you. You'll come and pick like jewelry. You've done it in front of me at least. You're like
No,
this
like for
outfit,
photo
with this-
shoots, yeah. But for the most part, actually, I really don't.
But I feel like for the most part, like we're at home in our pajamas fucking off like all the time. Like we're all equals at home, but like your style, I feel like is what you present to the world.
That's awesome because it's like I'm a liar. Because I'll just like pick one pair of earrings and wear them for weeks, and same with the necklace. And then you're like, oh, it's different. What is it? Hairstyles. I just get out of the shower. That's it.
Well, you make it look effortless. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so sweet. And then also, I love how you said that about when you met me, that you're like, people actually accessorize. Because when we met, the first thing I remember is you gifting me a ring. I'm like,
oh, love language.
I probably wore it for like weeks. I'm like, here, take it.
Like, I don't accessorize shit. You have it.
that's awesome.
Okay, Gina, you're next.
Oh,
You just swipe.
I swipe?
Yeah.
Swipe to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay. What is the first thing you noticed about me?
Oh.
The first thing I noticed, God, that was years ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember when I
You're
first met you.
you're really pretty and you're a lot more gentle than I thought you would
Yes.
be.
I I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I remember having that thought
That's
too.
true.
Because I had only seen you in like thumbnails of JK videos where it's like sex, what was it? Sex something, like
Yeah.
a big boobies. Sexpert. Yeah, ask a sexpert or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, she's going to be a baddie. Like she's going to be like really like over the top when it like energy wise. I hadn't watched the videos of you and I just based off of the Gina Darling video thumbnails, I was like, I kind of get an idea of what she'll be like. And then the first time I met you, I feel like it was in Vegas, right? In 2018.
I think so.
The Vegas trip. And
that's
you were
recent.
2000. Yeah. Early. It was
That
early
does feel recent.
2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had maybe we were in a JK episode. And I don't feel like we were in a JK episode.
Vegas was the first time we actually like interacted. because you taught me how to play craps.
Yeah. And you were just like so gentle. You totally remind me of my best friend from high school. Just like a free spirit. I thought you were more of a like, I mean, you are a gamer, badass chick, but I thought you were more like that, like just hard.
Right.
More prickly.
Yeah, because I remember having the same thought, but for different reasons, because I didn't know of you until we met face to face, but just meeting you face to face without speaking yet, because we hadn't spoken to each other yet, because we were there to film a skit. So you were interacting with other people, and I just I'm so used to coming, like, especially like in high school and stuff, I'm so used to meeting like really beautiful girls that end up being really stuck up and really like kind of bitchy, and like they'll kind of act like, oh, you're my competition or something with me. So I'm like, I just got used to like getting that from really pretty girls. So I was ready for it. Like I was bracing for that from you, and you were so fucking sweet and like so like warm and inviting. Like I said, you gave me a ring where I was like, holy shit, like totally not what I was expecting. But yeah, like I had the same thought where I'm like, you're so gentle.
Stop it. You guys are killing the image here. I'm trying to keep a brand.
Sorry, she's badass.
I have a brand.
She's very cold. She's cold. She's starting to break through lots of walls.
Hearted bitch.
The first moment I meet him, I punch him. Okay, don't.
Well, she punched me in, and then we were friends.
Yeah.
And then she was really gentle.
I'm trying to remember because I met you a long time ago. I remember we were both at Bart and Gio's wedding in Hawaii like many, many years ago. But we just never really interacted for a lot of years. And then we went shopping together one time, like randomly several years ago. And I'm trying to remember, like, I just remember you being super helpful and like, but what did I notice about you? I don't know. That's a hard question. Do I not notice things about people right away? Because that was
what was the first energy impression?
Many years. Yeah. I don't know. It definitely was never negative. So I don't know. It's just not standing out as like something crazy. I'm just
unmemorable.
Like, we slowly, sorry. You're not memorable to me. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's just like, we didn't have a lot of interactions for a long time, but you're just always there. Like Gina was always there, but just so far away that I didn't ever really get an impression really. Like,
yeah, I think like it took me and you a long time to have like a connection or a friendship.
Yeah.
Because you were always like Joe's girlfriend, and then I was just like always just like randomly around.
Just, sort of there, but like not super involved. At least not with me and Joe that much.
Yeah.
So
So that day when you're like, let's go shopping, I was like, ooh, it's my chance to make friends with her.
I was like, I really need help shopping. Like, please help me. Because I go to the mall all the time and I literally leave with nothing. I'm like, I can't figure out what to buy. And
I was more
and
concerned.
I think I still left with nothing that day because it was just so difficult for me.
To be honest with you, I didn't really give a shit about shopping that day. I was just like, I'm going to make a friend.
That's
like,
cute.
Fuck your closet. We're going to be friends.
But I actually really had a great time. And we had that dinner or whatever in the mall. And that was enjoyable. I mean, it was always enjoyable, but nothing was like this and then it was actually that. Like, it was just like a slow burn for us, I think.
Yeah. I think I get that a lot. People are like, you look a lot meaner than you actually are.
Yeah. Well, you have like an edgier persona, like an image, an online image from just pictures, like not necessarily when you start talking. And so you're really easy to get along with. Like,
I'm just very soft to my friends. I need to start being meaner.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, be meaner.
No, we don't
live up to my expectation.
Oh, crap. Your phone closed.
Actually, punch me.
Yeah. I'm offended you haven't punched me yet. It's like you don't even like me.
I feel like I should have been stabbed by now, but it hasn't happened.
We'll get there, Gina.
One day.
What the heck?
All right.
Okay, this is weird. If you were to buy me a present knowing nothing about me other than what I look like, what would it be?
Oh.
That's
Mason
weird.
jars.
Smile.
Mason jars because I'm white.
She's white.
Because I'm white.
We're all bitches.
Would you say?
Dude, honestly,
I was like a smile.
A smile. You know
Dude,
what?
I
That's
know you.
misogyny. You'd be a whole
Yeah.
lot prettier if you smiled once in a while.
Yeah, I wanna be really sexist to you.
No thanks.
Jess, I know you and I don't know what to buy you.
I know.
buy her-
Honestly, I'm really not a gift person.
She tells us not to buy
I'm
shit.
like, don't fucking give me shit because I'm not getting you shit. Don't fucking drag me into this gift giving fucking cycle of hell.
I don't like this question. Next one.
Yeah,
You don't
next
like it?
one for
Next
you.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't
You're not
work
a
for
present
me.
person.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're supposed to look at her just from like what she looks
What
like.
I look,
though.
what
want
would you
better.
what would you buy me just looking at me?
It's hard because I know you too much. Like,
Yeah.
like just looking at you, a pack of cigarettes. I don't know. Hey, you look like old Hollywood glamour. Like you just like,
Do I look like I smoke cigarettes?
like you just look like. You remind me of like an old Hollywood, like a long cigarette. Like,
Okay. Well,
like
okay,
one of those
okay.
like long ones.
No, the one that's like on
It's
that
in a holder,
stick.
like
yeah,
a
the
breakfast
fancy
at
ones.
Tiffany's.
So that you don't get the smoke smell on your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your
Cigarettes,
fancy
10
ass
feet away from you.
old
Dude, 'cause
Hollywood
actually,
star.
I get like what the opposite, like just by looking at you, it's the opposite of like me knowing you.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So I look like what
Like,
I'm
you
really
look
not.
fancy,
Yes.
but we know you're
Like,
trash.
you look like what you're
so we
not,
didn't get you
honestly.
that.
To
So
me.
what would you buy me just looking at
So
me?
for you, I see you being like super, actually more like Nikki's personality is like what you
So a bullet journal.
feel like physically
you would buy me a
look
bullet
like.
journal.
Like super girly, like I don't know, like Starbucks loving.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a basic bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Starbucks.
Get you a Starbucks tumbler.
Yeah.
You know those gift packs that you buy with just like it has like lotion and
I was
Yeah.
thinking that, like some
Bath and Body
You're
spa-
gonna
Works.
give me some bullshit ass soap basket.
Yeah, because
No,
we get a
but-
free tote.
But if you just never, if
keep
you
the
never
tote.
open your mouth, Jess,
Yeah.
it would seem like you would love it. You would appreciate it. You'd be so happy to receive that gift.
Yeah.
But you open your mouth and you ruin it.
Yeah. We don't know
Well,
you're like
you know.
a fancy car living freak.
A fancy
like-
car loving freak. I am a fancy car
I
loving
know,
freak.
but we don't know that from looking at you.
So, I mean, looking at me, you should know that you should just buy me a BMW, nothing else. That's the only gift I would like to
I'm not
have.
getting BMW vibes.
I
I'm
wish
getting,
people saw that in me.
I'm getting
BMW.
juicy sweatpants vibes.
Actually, you know Angelina Jolie and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like her vibe, like corporate world vibe, like
Oh,
really
yeah, I can see
beautiful,
that.
really classy, put together, like enjoys a glass of wine at home kind of shit. That's what you look like.
And a
to me.
electric
But I'm
toothbrush.
totally not a wine drinker or any of that.
I know, that's
yeah.
why I'm like,
Based
you're-
on what you look like.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
like mouth closed, wine, mouth open, Pall Malls.
Oh, God.
What is that? What's
They're
Paul
cigarettes.
Oh.
My dad smokes those cigarettes. A fucking old ass brand throwback.
I've never even heard of that brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Do I remind you of anyone?
Megan Batoon.
That's funny. I mean, I get it. She's half Filipino, half white.
And also just like really creative, really
Yeah.
pretty, has really good with
Hobbies.
what's it?
Home decor?
Home
Yeah.
decor.
DIY.
Yeah, I
DIY
can see it. We do have a lot
shit.
of similar interests.
That's true.
don't-
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it as a compliment. Yeah,
It is a
I
compliment.
mean, you look
yeah.
like
sure.
her for
Yeah,
sure. Y'all have the
definitely.
same DNA, basically.
And you know, shout out to Megan Batoon. Check her out. But she actually, we're the same mixture of half Filipino. Like most
Yeah.
people have a Filipino mom and a white dad, but we had Filipino dads and a white mom.
yeah.
So our
That's
dads
why
were.
y'all are kind of similar, I think. Because there's plenty of like mixed Filipino people, but y'all are like very similar. I think it's that,
Yeah,
that
it's
same
true.
DNA breakdown.
that must be it.
I don't really pay attention to people outside of my circle, so you just remind me of Nikki.
Aw,
There's only one of you
Yeah,
in my
so
life.
original.
That's just from like an outside fan perspective, but like internally, I don't think you're like anyone else that I know.
Oh,
Or
okay, I'll take
that
that too.
remind you of, you know who
Yeah.
you actually do remind me of? It's a TV show character. It's Lily from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay.
You're so like her in like personality wise. Cause like she's an art teacher, you're very creative.
Yeah.
She always busts people's balls like in the friend group, and you're really funny.
I never do that.
You really do that. Oh, and then also like her relationship with Marshall is so you and Steve.
That's true.
It's so you and Steve.
I was on How I Met Your
Wait,
Mother.
that's right.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
On that
I met
show,
all of
I've never
them.
actually watched it. What
I was in it was a really small role. They actually cut most of my role out.
What season and what
It
episode?
was season 8, episode 4, I think. It was called Who Wants to Be a Godparent? And I'm at the very, very, very end, like the button of the episode. And I basically call out, what's his face? Neil Patrick Harris' character. Barney. I call him out because he's trying to like pretend he has a baby to see women's breast. He has a camera on the stroller, so they bend over to see the baby and like he sees their boobs. Yeah, and then I call him out on his like thing, and that was my whole line.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
You remind me of me now that we've gotten to know each other.
That's
We're very
true.
similar.
That's why you remind me of my best friend from high school. Okay. You got a wild card.
Oh, me? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's like I think everyone participates.
Okay, so it says, think of your favorite childhood TV show of all time. On the count of 3, say it out loud.
TV show of all time.
My favorite
Oh my God.
childhood TV show.
Childhood TV show.
Childhood TV show. I don't have 3 seconds.
shit.
I need
on.
like longer than 3.
No, let's think and then we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm too old for 3 seconds. Hold on, I gotta go
I know,
way
same.
back in the Rolodex.
I think I got mine.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Sailor
All
Moon.
that.
Oh,
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I was always a sketch person. I watched all
Same.
that, and then I graduated to Mad TV
And
I
SNL,
graduated
yeah.
well, and then In Living Color.
Oh,
and then
right,
SNL,
yeah.
all of the sketch stuff.
I actually liked Mad TV more than SNL.
Yeah, I liked
after.
In Living
too.
Color the most, though.
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
a kid.
that
But
was
for as far as childish TV shows, all that I guess.
Yeah,
is
all that for sure.
Which
What
one
was
did you
yours?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
That
Oh, yeah,
makes
you big
sense.
anime nerd. Yeah.
What did you say?
Mine, it was really hard to think of one because like when there's so many, my mind just goes blank. So I'm like, okay,
Salvador
that's the
Gigante.
first one I thought of.
Which
Wait, what? Salvador Gigante?
What's that?
El Gordo is a
Yeah. No, I know. That's after Salvador Gigante. No, it's a Spanish variety show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
no.
which one did you say?
Oh, mine, I said Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I did
Yeah.
love that show. With
Me
the-
too.
Have you seen it lately? Because that animatronic fucking cat looks so
so
shitty.
ugly, yeah.
It's disgusting.
Why did we like it so much back then?
And it
No,
didn't
for
look
me,
that crazy to me.
I was obsessed as a kid with wanting powers. Like, being
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Matilda is like,
That's
to
totally
this
a
day,
show.
Matilda and Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers, those are my 2 most favorite movies of all
Matilda
time.
was a good movie.
But Matilda, when I was little, I'd be there like fucking trying to move my Cheerio too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should do this shit.
Your parents like, this bitch is weird.
You've been trying to be a witch for a long time.
Dude, for real.
girl.
Or like,
in her.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really in me. Or like I'd be sitting on the toilet in a public restroom and like I'd be like tapping tiles in different like
I
ways
remember.
because I'm like, this is gonna unlock a portal somewhere. I,
used to do
swear.
that shit too. But I liked Sabrina the Teenage Witch because I loved Melissa Joan Hart's personality.
Yeah.
I just like thought she was just the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Recently, I went on Twitter and I was like, "What's she up to?"
me
She
too.
follows me.
What?
Yeah. I was like, so I followed her back
Oh
immediately,
my
but
God,
I'm
I
like,
saw her
I
doing-
don't know how or when or why. Or
That's
I don't know why, but
cool.
Melissa Joan Hart, I love you.
Oh
That's
my
so
god!
Girl, you were an
cool.
inspiration.
Hopefully she watches or listens to our
Iconic.
show. That's cool
Yeah.
as fuck.
Come on our show.
I know, for real. I would
That'd be
die.
so cool.
Oh my god, yeah, that
I
would be
would
amazing. We
literally
should reach
die.
out.
Yeah.
I would
Totally.
cry.
Yeah.
I would
If she
so
follows you,
cry.
you should just at her.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, hey, come on my show, please. I love you.
That's
I
so
remember
true.
her as Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I
my
love that
introduction to
show.
her. And then
That was actually
she's
a little
also
older for me because that was in the like younger, I guess. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're the same age, but like for me, like that show was already like it already ended.
It's true.
It already
Oh,
was
okay.
done.
It was even a little older for me. Yeah. But I liked watching because it was cool. And then she was in a Britney video. She was in Crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I
she
found out that they
was.
were
That's
friends.
right.
And then
Got
she
me
was in Can't Hardly Wait. The
Yeah.
movie I was just talking to you about with Jennifer
yeah.
Love Hewitt. She was the yearbook girl.
Oh,
I
nice.
haven't
Yeah.
heard that name in so long.
Right?
I love her so much, but you know what else I love?
What?
Is receiving food straight to my door thanks to DoorDash.
Yeah.
Just
Shout
like
outs.
how the best friend in Clarissa Explains It All has a letter that goes straight to her window.
Yeah, your window,
remember
Sean.
that.
He DoorDashed his friendship to her life.
Exactly. So shout out to our sponsor, DoorDash. DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now and right to your door. And now you can get grocery essentials you need with DoorDash. You can get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in under an hour. And ordering is super easy. You just open the DoorDash app, you choose what you want from where you want, and your items will be left safely outside your door with the contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Gina,
Wendy's.
Chipotle,
Popeyes,
Wendy's, and Cheesecake Factory.
Thank you, Gina and Nikki.
Or Whataburger. You could go Whataburger. You could
No,
get all
Jess,
kinds of
that's not
stuff.
part of it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean,
It is probably.
like we've actually, so for these shoot days, we've been using DoorDash to deliver us some food for our lunch. So we're absolutely fans over here. And for a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code MOOD. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code MOOD. Don't forget that's code MOOD for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms apply.
And while we're on these shoots, we like comfort food and we like to feel comfortable in our bras and underwear. Third Love creates high quality underwear, sleep, and loungewear, delivering life-changing comfort your body loves being in. I personally have so many Third Love bras, and that's the only type of bra I like anymore. It's because it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing a bra. I'd never had a bra that actually fit my breasts before. I always thought that they were supposed to have a gap or like they fall off your shoulder. It just happens like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What is happening over there? What the fuck?
What happened?
Stop ruining my crystal.
What the fuck?
Use this in the intro.
I leaned back.
What?
Do you queef?
I leaned back and I hit her belly to make the weirdest sound.
Wait, what? You leaned back and she hit your belly.
And then it made the weirdest sound.
Keep doing it.
You gotta go all the way back.
Keep beating her up.
Stretch hard, real hard.
Like, I don't know what it was. A weird sound.
There's a moment.
It was just one moment. It made the weirdest fucking sound.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
It was when the crystal cleansed her.
And now it's just slapping my skin, but it made a drum beat. Like it went through my intestines and came back. It was like,
Oh my goodness.
I'm crying now. You just fucked up my makeup. Sorry.
Put that back.
No.
You
Put it
stop.
back.
You stop harassing
Put
my
it down.
crystal. It's gonna start shedding again.
Oh God. that was
Shedding
so
your
fucking
demonic
funny.
energy.
Bring good aura to my meetings.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, and I thought the straps are supposed to fall off your shoulder eventually. That's just part of having a bra, but it don't have to be that way. You can actually get a bra that fits your body and your breastises. Get the level of fit and comfort you deserve with Third Love bras, underwear, and loungewear. Find your new favorite holiday essentials, from loungewear to their #1 rated 24/7 classic t-shirt bra. You also can't see it underneath your shirt, which I really like. You go on there, you take a fitting room quiz. They'll quiz you on how your current bra fits and what issues you have with it. Also what your booby shape is, and then it'll try to size you with your perfect fit. They also have half sizes, which is really cool. They have so many sizes too, so you're definitely going to find a bra that fits your body. They stand behind their products. If you don't love it, exchanges and returns are free. Third Love knows you deserve to feel comfortable and confident 24/7. So right now they're offering our listeners 20% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/bigmood now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 20% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/bigmood for 20% off today. Yay! Yeah.
Did we finish answering the last one?
Oh, we're talking about the TV shows.
Oh yeah, I guess we
did.
finished it. Okay.
And
Okay.
then Melissa Joan Hart.
Oh yeah, Melissa Joan Hart.
Let's get it
Come on, Big Mood, girl.
so
We
jealous.
love you. Got lots of fans here. All right. Now we move on to level 2. This level is all about connection.
Okay.
So with this level, you're going to read the question and you're going to answer it about yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I answered about
Okay.
myself.
And then we can talk about it afterwards, but
Okay.
you answer it about yourself.
I go again? I did the
Yes.
wild card. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're asked, how are you? How often do you answer truthfully?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oof.
Because you seem like a person that'd be like, oh, I'm fine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to know about your own self. I personally feel like depending on who it is, I'll answer truthfully. And so it would be people that I'm really close to, and I almost always only speak to people that I'm really close to. So I feel like I almost always usually answer truthfully. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, because in my dark times when I was really
Yeah.
not in a good place, I had no matter how hard like I wanted to try to hide it, I couldn't hide it, and we'd go into like deep ass convos. I'm like, fuck,
And
I'm
then
sorry.
you feel guilty that you were dumping on people.
I really felt
but
bad.
Yeah, so you do always answer truthfully, which you weren't, by the way, but like you weren't dumping on people, but you weren't. But
I was like, I'm sorry.
You
I
weren't.
just
Yeah,
fucking make you depressed, especially because I had like friends before telling me like, you know, you're always so negative. Like every time we talk, it's always about your problems, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I got that a lot too.
So I'm like, okay,
that's what makes people just answer, I'm fine.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I learned like, okay, with you in particular, I can't be myself because then like I'll get judged for it. But then,
I think that's fair. Like you don't want to dump your problems on someone that doesn't really care about you. So like someone that's not your close friend, like I can see just being like, yeah, everything's cool.
Or even if they're a close friend, you know, they're not someone that can handle your emotions.
Yeah.
Because like I've even dated guys like they can't handle my emotions. Like I can't be honest at all day. I have to just be fake, and it's like,
oh no,
that's supposed to be someone really close to me. But
yeah, exactly, because this person was supposed to be really close to me too, but I'm like, oh shit, I guess okay, I didn't know I was ruining your day like this. I'm so sorry.
Some people can get others' emotions and like they can like just talk about it and they don't absorb your energy or like your problems, but other people, they will absorb your energy, they'll absorb your problems, it'll stress them out. So it's just maybe just a difference in personalities. But yeah,
I do absorb people's energies and problems, but if I am given a heads up, I can like kind of block it from happening first before we start talking deep. So if it starts off like, well, actually, then I'm like, okay, let me put my walls up first, hold on, because otherwise I'm just gonna feel all the pain and it'll last for a week.
That's true.
I think you do answer.
Yeah.
All right, Gina.
Okay. Wildcard.
Oh.
Call someone you admire and tell them why you appreciate them. Put them on speakerphone.
Whoa.
How fun.
Who do we admire, or who do you admire?
Oh yeah, this is a you question.
Yeah.
Shit.
Who do you admire?
Yeah, who do I admire? No one I can
Look
call.
at my phone and see who.
Watch my phone rings.
I don't know.
Sorry, but probably not. Yeah.
Right, Gina? Right? You're about to call my phone?
Nikki's hoping that you call her phone right now.
And you put me on speakerphone.
I'm thinking of someone you might agree with, Gina.
I'm trying to FaceTime the three of you stupid bitches. What's your phone? God.
Who do you actually admire?
Here, let me see.
Do you admire someone that you wish
Yeah,
you could
be
call?
real. Like,
Let me see.
Bitch, I just answered you.
And she hung up.
Oops. Who do I admire?
I don't know about admire, but the one
I know who.
Okay.
yeah.
Let me see. All right, let's see. My stepmom.
Oh,
I really
yeah.
admire her a lot because I have never met a person so patient in my whole entire life. So I'm gonna FaceTime her, and we're gonna.
What, she doesn't.
Hi, Mom. We're recording an episode of Big Mood, not Big Mom.
Big
Mood.
Mom.
Big mama.
Here are my girls.
Hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
We're playing a game, and my card that I pulled was call someone who you admire and put them on speakerphone.
Okay.
And I just want to tell you, I admire you because you're the most patient woman that I know, and I love you a lot.
I love you too, Gina.
Aw, that's so cute.
Don't make me cry. God,
You did. Soft ass bitch.
What's wrong with you? Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Say bye.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, bye, Mom.
Bye, sweetie.
Oh, that
She
was
was like,
sweet.
She just called me to tell me she admired me.
Yeah.
That's
We're breaking Gina's image here.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Big softy.
She's the best. She's like
And softy.
the most patient woman in the world, the biggest heart, very selfless, and just like so chill. She and I became like best friends.
Aw.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, like
How long ago did you meet her?
Stepmom.
I want to say 11 years ago.
Okay,
wow,
yeah.
That's a good enough.
That's like during your formative,
Yeah.
you're finding your identity type of years.
Yeah. So when that was Wildcard. I was supposed to like actually.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot.
It could be just a personal one.
So whenever she picks me up from the airport, we just hang out. Like she's one of those moms that's like, don't tell dad I smoke cigarettes. And we'll stop by the side of the road. She's like smoking cigarettes and then spray herself with perfume down afterwards. She's my best friend. I love her.
Oh.
Let's see. Have you ever told someone I love you but didn't mean it? If so, why?
That's a good one.
Ooh.
No,
No?
not really. Yeah, no, I kind of don't really, you know, like, I mean, I'll say it like when I threatened my nurses, like, I love you.
Say it back.
Say it back.
Wait,
but-
so the story of that is you were going under on.
Right. So when I got my boobs done recently, the nurses called me up afterwards, you know, after my surgery, and they were like, do you remember what you said right before you passed out from the anesthesia? I'm like, no. They were like, you kept telling us that you loved us, and then you popped your head up and said, say it back, and then you passed out.
You did that in another episode.
Yeah.
What was it? You were talking to Bryce or somebody off camera.
It was the catching up episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot. But
Oh, you mean she did it like she
did
said
it during our
yeah,
episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Say it back.
even when I say it, it's like, I think I just have a lot of love to give. So it's just like, I do love these people around me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
even if it's just like a little bit of love, doesn't mean that I'm like in love with you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but there's a little bit of love that I try to share with everyone.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really say it without meaning it. Or unless it's
Give
like
your
a
love like this.
Yeah.
Really, it's like confetti.
yeah.
Like, I love you. Say it back.
Or like if this question means like in a relationship, when a guy says it to me, I never say it back just to say it back.
Yeah.
How do you dodge that?
I'm really honest about it. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm just not there yet. Or if it's later on in the relationship, it's just like, let's talk.
Thank God that has never happened. to
Yeah.
me. Holy
So
shit.
I'm pretty honest with my love.
Does that happen to you, Jess?
I feel like, because I've been in I've had a couple of normal, boring relationships, but I've had a couple that are really crazy ones too. And like when they try to get back with me after kind of really fucking me over, and they're like, but I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. But I'm like confused about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I think I do. But then later on, I'm like, no, maybe I don't. I don't
Yeah.
know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Do I?
Same.
I can't.
Huh.
I
I've
can't
been
tell
there
if I
too.
do. I don't know. Like it's hard.
If
It's
you don't know, you probably don't.
well, but
Yeah.
maybe you love them, but like you can't love
Care
all
about
of them.
in love with them.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
it can get confusing.
For
and, like,
sure.
Saying
Yeah.
I love you can
care
mean so
about
many
someone.
different things, and sometimes
sure.
like you don't want to not say it back because you know that it'll hurt them, and you don't like
Yeah.
hate them. So it's like, yeah, I love you too, but
Like I have love for you.
yeah,
Okay.
it's weird. But yeah, I definitely don't go around like telling people I love them when I don't all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably like a really difficult situation that I was in or something.
Yeah, I
but-
relate hard to that, especially like previous relationships.
Yeah.
Like when exactly how you described it. Like I'm with this person, I'm supposed to like still kind of like love you. I think I do. I don't know. I care about you. Like if you died today, right now, I'd be
It would
devastated.
hurt, yeah.
Like yeah. So I'm like, does that mean that I love you? Like it's really confusing. So I'm like, yeah, I love you too. I guess. Like I really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to know what love even means sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that's deep.
yeah, fucking, I'm deep, girl.
I know. How deep are you?
So stupid. Okay. Are you missing anyone right now? Do you think they are missing you too?
Aw.
If I'm missing anyone right now, the only person that pops up in my head is my mom,
Aw.
and she's passed away. So I said I wasn't gonna cry, and I'm the first one to cry.
That's what
I
you
was
get.
like,
Too hard,
you
bitches.
bitches.
That's what you
I
get.
said, you bitches think you're gonna have this fucking cry ass episode. I'm fucking solid as a rock. I never cry, and that one fucking hit me.
Aw.
Yeah.
Do you believe in like the after?
I don't know. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I'm like, nah.
Does it comfort you to think that she might be out there thinking of
Yeah.
you, or does it make you sad?
Probably makes it a little worse because I feel like she might regret her life so much, and like I don't want her to like
Feel bad about
to
it?
continue to have regrets. So like
Right.
sometimes it would almost be better for her to like just cease to exist. But then also I don't know, like even if you do cross over, if you like learn so much that you cease to regret,
Yeah.
then that would be more comforting.
And she
Obviously,
just
if you
sees all
learn,
the
like if
love.
you get all of like the universe's information and you cease to regret, then that would be obviously helpful too.
Because
but-
both are freedom. You
Yeah.
just don't want her to feel trapped anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, Jess. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna cry because I'm not a fucking pussy. Okay.
I mean, out of all people, Nikki's the last one to cry. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I don't cry.
Nikki should have
Okay.
already cried by now. What's happening?
I put it on my wall, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna feel your pain. I'm gonna feel the sadness.
Yeah.
When's the last time you felt lucky to be you? Oh wow.
That's a good
Okay, I'm
one.
gonna cry now.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no,
When you got married?
no.
Here with us right now because we're awesome.
Okay, so this is weird because like I do feel like super grateful for my life. Like I'm like, wow, like if I was picking my life from like before I got to Earth, and they were like, you're going to live in this house in LA and you're going to have this group of friends and you're going to be married to this guy that really loves you and like this job and like it's so fulfilling. And that's like, oh my God, dream life. Like I am so grateful. But yeah, I don't know. I've always had a problem with like beating myself up and not thinking that I'm doing enough, like that I'm like contributing enough to the world. I don't know if like, Dad, that's really hard. Cause like, I don't know if I'm like, lucky to be me. I guess I don't know.
I think everyone like is gonna have a lot of really bad shit happen to them. So it's easy to be like, oh,
I never get like woe is me about life. Yeah.
It's very common though to be like, there's been a lot of bad shit. So it's been a while since I've felt good or lucky.
Yeah, I guess I am. The feeling of gratitude does feel lucky because I'm like, of all the positions I could possibly be in right now,
first world, like all that.
Yeah, like I feel incredibly lucky to be in this position that I am now.
Yeah. I'm lucky that you're you.
Aw,
cute.
that's cute,
Stop
Gina.
being so cute.
Stop being a softie. Get your image back. Used to be hard.
Here we go.
All right.
Aw. So then that is you. Like,
Yeah, I guess I keep a gratitude journal.
There we go. Every day then. The answer is every day.
Every motherfucking day, and I don't cry and don't at me. That's right. I'm a gangster with my answers.
Okay. Mine says, if you could have it your way, who would you want to be with? Wait, sorry. Let me say it again.
Be honest.
Excuse me.
It's my freaking dyslexia. It's been getting worse since I
It's your
got pregnant.
pregnancy brain, yeah.
It's like words are like
Sucking
mixed
the
up.
last
Okay.
few brain cells you have left out of your Just kidding.
Just kidding. Okay. It says, if you could have it your way, who would you be with?
What?
Who would you be with? Am I reading this right?
If you could have it your way, who would you be with? Where would you be? And what would you be doing? So your ideal day.
Because I can't help but think of the relationship.
Yeah.
Who
So
are
that's
you
why I'm
with?
like,
You're like, I chose that.
I'm married. What do you mean? What do you mean?
In your perfect day, like if you were envisioning a perfect day, who's with you? Where are you?
I see.
And what would you be doing?
Oh, man. Wow.
If you could
Casey,
remove
plug your ears because she's
the
going to be like
difficulty-
Nikki. And
on the beach.
Oh, for 1,000% would be on a tropical beach.
Yeah.
Not some LA fucking water beach.
I don't think you have to pick just one person because it's like, who would you be with? You could be with like a group of people.
No, yeah.
30
As
of
long
us.
as it's
Oh,
us.
I for sure thought of a group.
If it's a group that's not us, then they can go fuck right off.
Yeah.
So
You can also fuck right off.
let's answer this truthfully.
Yeah. And I
No,
hope your
yeah.
beach is filled with needles.
Just say the truth.
Or at least like
Dirty, rusty needles.
you're gonna get stung by man-o-war jellyfish if you answer it.
Don't you want to be
correctly.
with us?
I'm like
yeah,
I'm intercepting your dream because I'm not
Trying to think of what we're doing. Because like, oh man, like dream day, dream like experience. Who's there? Where are we at? What are we doing? I know for a fact it would be like Casey, Isaac, you guys, Casey's family, which is my family, my mom, my brothers. I don't want everyone to be there. My cousin Jenny.
So like your wedding, because
Yeah.
Well,
all
cousin
the
Jenny
same
wasn't
people.
there, and my
Oh.
sister wasn't
And
there.
I wasn't there either.
Yeah, Nikki wasn't
yeah, that's
there.
true, never
Like
mind.
We weren't at each other's weddings. It's like
I know.
the saddest thing to me that none of you were at my wedding.
Yeah.
And the people that were there, like most of them, like I don't know, we haven't talked to in a while.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, we weren't there because we had just barely met her.
Yeah, that's
because we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Me and Gina, like I said, 2018. We got married in 2017.
Yeah. No, and then so it's like the most important people in my life, and having all of us be at a tropical beach.
Yes.
Enjoying the water. I also don't have photosensitivity, so I could be enjoying the sun. And
Could I not get sunburnt too?
Can Steve and the ice machine also be there?
sure, Steve can be there too, I guess.
with your ice, bro.
We're in the middle of filming, Steven.
Just give a warning.
It's
Oh my
very
God.
loud.
Really loud.
He's like, I didn't think it would be that loud.
I want a Steve camera for our podcast. Randomly have him pop in picture in picture.
That's so funny. Oh, but the things that we're doing though, because I want to add to it, my own personal happiness, like happy place, is like beach time, but at the same time we're like by a little airport and then like there's like a plane ride giving people skydiving.
Oh, fuck that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll stay on the
down.
beach.
Yeah, and then,
We'll watch you fall
You
out
can
of the
have
plane.
options.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna be on that plane, and also there's like jet skis, and we're just fucking having a blast.
like that.
Like,
Doing activities. that's
oh, then
awesome.
ceviche is being served.
I like
And
that.
not just ceviche, but like the razor clams from Barcelona. Oh my god,
Never had
those
that.
are so good. And also like
Are all of our
sushi.
Get married again.
I know.
Gosh.
Yeah, I think you need to redo on your
Yeah.
expensive ass Paris
I'm
wedding.
down for your
It was
ideal
actually not
day.
that expensive. People think it was very expensive. It wasn't that bad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard the price tag and I was like, okay.
It was not as bad as having it here. That's it.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Oh, I'll be just because of the number of people that
It's the number of people. Also, in the United States, they rack up the prices a lot more because it's a wedding. In Europe, they don't do that.
Well, this game is amazing because it does feel a little bit like therapy. But if you really need some therapy, you can try Talkspace. I'm over here crying about my mom still thinking like maybe I should get a little bit more therapy. The world's racing to get back to normal and start meeting up in person again. But after the year we've all had, getting back to feeling normal does still take some time. We all need help sometimes, and asking for support when you need it is actually a sign of strength. Everyone thinks it makes you weak because you need help, but actually, literally everyone needs help.
Yep.
With Talkspace, you can sign up online and start therapy in the same day. You can text, video, or send voice messages to a licensed therapist, so it's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions from the comfort of your home. Talkspace is a fraction of the cost of in-person therapy. Instead of waiting for an appointment, you can send unlimited messages 24/7, and they'll engage with you daily, 5 days a week. Talkspace is secure and private, and using the latest end-to-end bank-grade encryption technology to store client information and complying with the latest HIPAA regulations. Start feeling better with a single message. Match with a licensed therapist when you go to Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first month with the promo code MOOD. That's $100 off when you use the promo code MOOD at Talkspace.com.
That's a lot of
Doll hairs.
Not only should you clean up your mental health, you should also clean up your butt. And with that, we have Hello Tushy.
Yay.
You guys know that I'm a huge advocate for bidets ever since we went to Japan. And I feel like anyone who doesn't have a bidet, I can't be friends with you because you have a sweaty butt crack. So keep your sweaty butt crack clean all summer long with the brand new Hello Tissue 3.0 modern bidet attachment. It's a stylish, eco-friendly, refreshing little shower for your ass. Hello Tissue 3.0 cleans soggy butts like a champ, but it doesn't stop there. It cleans itself.
I thought you were going to say it also cleans your lips.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't stop there. You can take it front to back.
You could
Yeah.
aim it.
You can.
But it also cleans itself with the Smart Spray automatic self-cleaning nozzle. No one wants to work up a sweat in the summer. That's why the Hello Tissue bidet attaches to your existing toilet with no electricity or extra plumbing needed. And Hello Tissue cuts toilet paper use by 80%, so it'll pay for itself in just a few months. Plus, Hello Tissue's got your ass covered with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. Already got a Hello Tissue on the pot? Treat your ass to a new 3.0 model. If you're new to the revolution, join millions of happy Hello Tissue customers right now and have a clean butt with every flush. Defeat swamp ass. Go to hellotissue.com/bigmood to get 10% off plus free shipping. This is a special offer for our listeners at hellotissue.com/bigmood for 10% off. Again, that's hellotissue.com/bigmood.
So now we move on to level 3. This one is reflection. So we're going to take what we've talked about and what we've learned, and we are going to reflect on it. And this is the one
We answer.
in this level, you read the question and we'll answer.
Okay. Based on what you learned about me, does my social media accurately reflect who I am? Why or why not?
No.
It reflects some parts of who
You're
you
a
are.
big faker. You're a big
reflects some of it.
hardcore faker.
It's like a tiny little portion of the pie.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like child Gina dreamed up social media
Yeah.
Gina. And it's a part of you because it lives in you, and it's like out of you created it, but it's like a playland. Like you have a dream job of playing games and you genuinely like playing video games, but like it's like an extended version, you know, like you get to be like this sexy
Also, like model,
femme
beautiful.
fatale.
Yeah.
How cute.
Patel, yeah.
That's a really
You're like
cute
a
way of putting
character,
it.
like, you know, because like you like the anime characters
Sailor
and you like
Moon.
all the like the badass bitches characters that they draw up, and like the black and the the knives and all that shit. But like in your daily life, you're not like switchblading people, you know? Like,
Yeah. You're like cuddled up with a cat somewhere.
Yeah.
It's true.
Taking naps.
That's true. Oh, that's really cute the way you put it. I kind of made up my own little superhero.
Yeah. You became your own hero.
You became your own superhero. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute. I like that. I like social media me.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
cool.
Fulfilled all childhood used dreams.
I love that.
Yeah, every time you repost like other badass women, I'm like, that's you too, girl.
Oh, thanks, guys. I like you
Cutie.
guys.
Oh shit. This one says, what do I need to hear right now?
You are loved.
Yes.
You're doing great.
I know
You
that.
have friends, you bitch.
I know
No,
that.
you know it cerebrally, but you need to feel it.
That I'm loved.
Yeah.
I think I believe that.
Do you feel like a warm hug, or do you like just kind of know it?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like the love? Like, do you feel the warmth of like, if you needed anything at any time, there's like a warm feeling when you think of people who you could reach out to.
A warm feeling.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what that would be like.
Yeah. Because like between you with your mom and then with the question about like, what is love, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you need that to feel it.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
you
that's
need the
probably
experience
true.
of
And it's
feeling
not
it.
clear in my, like,
Yeah.
in the forefront of my mind. Right. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know.
So you just, you're loved until you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, you're probably, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Maybe I don't know that I am. I'm like, yeah, obviously I know you guys are all there,
Yeah, like on paper.
but I'm still like very far away. Like even when I'm not far away.
from like
Yeah.
accepting and
Yeah.
soaking it in and like,
Because it doesn't ever feel like anything different
yeah.
from any other time of day. I don't know. Like I never notice love versus not love, or like I can't tell when it's there or when it's not there. So it's kind of hard to tell that it is there. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah. Like, well, the opposite of love is fear. So like anytime you're like scared or you feel unsupportive or there's like a lack of ground to stand
Stability.
on, it is there. Like you have that. You do have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes I know you can get like in that mood where you have anxiety.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you feel
I definitely
scared.
feel like unstable in most areas of my life. Like even though it's very stable and very boring, actually, everything I'm doing is like I have to find.
You're trying to create
figure
the
out,
most boring situation.
Yeah, what's
for
the most
yourself?
stable situation that I could create? Because I've never had one. So I'm like just scrambling to do anything I can to make it as stable as possible. So yeah.
I think you're doing great at that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
You're setting yourself,
You're doing
yourself
a
up
good
really
job,
great.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
and you're loved.
The reason why I said you have friends, bitch, is because you're always like, we don't hang out, we don't see each other. And
Yeah.
I'm like, but we do. We
Yeah.
are. We're
I think
here.
it's the quality time thing because
Yeah.
like I was always alone as a child, and then I dreamed like when I would be older that my friends would be like a sitcom where we would see each other every day.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Actually,
oh wait, that's
I
not
had
real
the
life.
same thing. Same thing.
Like I expected people to just come over and they would have a
Same.
key and they would just have food and like shit would just happen. I'd be like, oh okay,
You have
my
a key to
friends
our
are here.
house.
But I don't live here anymore, so I'm too far away to just show up. But yeah, so I don't know. I think that's like I've always just been like, yeah. I mean, I have friends, but like they're not really always around.
Doesn't fit the picture you
doesn't-
had of.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the like when I was a little girl. I'm like, okay, well I'm alone now, and I'm alone all day.
But you just wait.
And then, but you just
Yeah.
wait. I'm gonna have friends one day, and I'm like, but then in the real world, in adult life, like people don't have time to just always be around. Like that's just Hollywood made that up. The same way they make up
Yeah.
like romance,
Disney.
Yeah,
It's all just move to Texas and we'll all buy houses in a cul-de-sac.
We'll be rich as hell.
I know. If y'all came out
We
there,
could have such
Our
a
dollar
bigger
will
house.
stretch.
When I have kids, I'll just dump them at your houses.
don't talk about my house, but
Yeah. I want your snot-nosed kid.
Kid comes over, rings on your doorbell. Like, did your mom give you a? Is that a cheese? A stick of cheese?
yeah,
It's like
Fried
They
cheese.
have like cheese stuck to the back of their arm. Like they're like, this kid needs a bath. And,
It's like that one video
I'm not a
where
nanny,
that
what the
one
hell?
mom is like dropping off her 2 kids at her sister's house and she just drives off.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I would do.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
just drive.
I'm like, I know I should say bring him to me, Gina, but Not your kids.
Yeah, not your
Kids. No, I don't have that kind of time to give them that deep of a
That
bath.
amount of patience.
Imagine my kids would turn out to be sweethearts.
Imagine.
Because they're like, we don't want to be like mom.
Yeah.
And they're watching this laughing like 10 years from now. Like, okay, I don't know if this one's not that deep, so maybe I should skip it, but it's based on what you know about me. Do you have any Netflix recommendations?
No.
Yeah.
Next. That's whack.
Okay, oh, this one's good. How would you describe me to a stranger?
Crystals and witchcraft and cats and jewelry and lots of things. She likes to do so many things all the time. She does so many things. And then she cries, but she's really cute when she cries.
I sound like a crackhead.
And she has a nice butt. Her husband's really cool and she can really decorate and she's really smart and talented. But she's just a little bit emotionally unstable sometimes.
The person's like, oh, my floor's here.
Elevator pitch. I know I describe you as like a ball of love that's filled with anxiety
Yeah.
That's so accurate.
Yeah.
That is exactly me.
and creativity.
Yeah.
Like a ball of
I think
love.
that's why I need the creativity, like to get all the
Yeah.
love and anxiety out.
Yeah.
I think
creative
that's what I told you before too. Like the first word that pops into my head when I think of you is love.
Love
Yeah,
and
you did
chaos.
say that.
Absolute, absolute fucking chaos.
She added the anxiety and chaos.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
mixture.
Yeah.
It's like it's a glowing ball, but then if you look closely, it's like really like this
like those
inside.
atoms are bouncing. You know what I mean? Like they are out. It is hot. It is very thermal. It is on fire.
She like she loves, but like she wrote about your love. She probably cooks you your favorite meal, so she cooked about your love. She makes you a gift out of macaroni
candle.
art about your love.
About your love.
Like she'll show you how much she loves you. She'll do it in like 1,000 different ways because she has 1,000 different hobbies.
And I'll roast you and push all your buttons
Yeah.
because I love you.
Do a whole stand-up bit on you and show you how she loves you.
That's so funny. That's accurate.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. This one says, do you believe everyone has a calling? If so, do you think I found mine?
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Most definitely not have found my calling yet.
I think people have multiple callings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal opinion. I think that like as you grow and evolve, like your passions are allowed to change. And then like sometimes you don't find it until later in life, like something that you're actually like really passionate about, but you're really nurturing. And I think you being pregnant right now, like not that your calling is just to be a mother, but like I feel like a lot of your like skills and like what you're good at is like you're nurturing and you're like want to help like support a new life in the world. So maybe soon.
Yeah.
I think ever since I met you, you had so many things that you wanted to do that you've always told me about, or knowing about, you know, how you grew up and how your life is. It made me really proud to see that you're slowly accomplishing all these things that you wanted, you know, like even if it's something, you know, like decorating your house the way you want to, or going to Bora Bora,
Traveling the world.
having your dream wedding, you know, like raising your kid well, having your friends and stuff like that. Like with every goal that you're achieving, I think, like Nikki says, you have so many. I think some people have so many callings, whether small or big, and you're slowly checking everything off your list, and you're still adding more things to your list. And I think you're doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I agree with all of that. And I think you're kind of like me where we were very stunted by our childhoods.
Yeah.
And so we've both struggled in like figuring out what we're going to do. And I think that you haven't found it necessarily yet, but like you're in such a better place now than you've ever been to find it.
Right.
So it's like you've made so much growth and stride that the door is just like almost wide open, but you just have to walk through it.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part because I'm in the same position.
Yeah.
It's like I don't fucking know either, honestly.
Yeah,
but
you know, the thing with both of you is like you have a hard time seeing your own strengths.
Yeah.
Or like seeing your strengths as something that's actually like above other people, like where it's like, well, yeah, I know I'm good at this, but like I'm not like that's
like it's
I'm
not.
I don't know if
no
I'm
one
that
cares.
good.
Like
yeah.
it's not good enough. Yeah, like all that internal talk. Yeah.
For sure. I so feel that.
Yeah.
And I definitely feel like what you said, like out of my whole life, I'm in the best position right now to like see what it is that I want to do. And I have an idea of what it is that I want to do, but it's definitely me holding myself back because I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I can do this. But I'm like, it's scary. But I really think that like this thing I'm talking about, I feel like that really is my calling.
Yeah.
And it gets me excited thinking about it. And
And this
But-
is a business that you
Yeah, it's
thought
a business
of that you
idea.
haven't started yet.
And it's not an OnlyFans idea. And that, by the way, that OnlyFans idea that I mentioned a long time ago, not doing that.
Yeah, especially now you're going to be a mom again. It's like, no.
I mean, I was always a mom anyway,
Yeah,
but
but
it's just
now you're pregnant, so it's even weirder.
yeah.
Some people get turned on by pregnant
They really
bellies.
do, so that wouldn't even
you should
matter.
OnlyFans take pictures of
Yeah.
your belly.
Yeah, it's really weird. But by the way, it wasn't showing my body at all on that app. Anyway, this new idea, this new business idea, I totally feel like this will really make me happy and it will help a lot of people
Yeah.
and will make me feel really fulfilled. I'm just so scared of taking the first step.
Yeah.
I'm scared of failure. I think because I want it so much and like I like it's so precious and I've never had any passion in my entire life that's that precious that makes me this excited like for a career that it makes me so like I don't want to fuck it up.
Well, you're going to fuck it up.
I know.
And you're gonna learn from
there's no
it.
way around it.
yeah.
But you're looking at the whole mountain instead
Yeah.
of like the steps to the mountain. Like,
Right.
yeah, this is intimidating as fuck looking at the top of the mountain. But I think once you break it down into smaller, achievable steps, you're like, oh shit, I'm already on this level. And then like pretty soon you go higher and higher up the mountain. You're like, wow.
Dude, I know you inspire me so much too, like with all your hobbies and like how you just make them a reality. And like so many of your hobbies have been things that I'm like, oh man, I wish I could one day learn how to do, like candle making, for example. I'm like, fuck, like I've always wanted to learn how to make candles. I feel like it's such a fun thing to like just learn and do. And I'm like, but I'll never be able to do that. And you're just like, oh yeah, I had the idea yesterday and now today I'm making my first candle. I'm like, that you can do that?
Yeah.
Shit. That's
You can actually
tight.
follow through with shit.
Yeah. And your jewelry line and like, I don't know, you're just really inspiring.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just like watch YouTube tutorials, but I go down a rabbit hole and I get like obsessed with one thing and then I like have to do it. And then after I do it, I either love it more or I'm like, okay, I got that out of my system. Next.
I think you're like me too, or like we both expect that we have to do something that has to be perfect the whole
Yes.
way through. And
Yeah.
like if we don't, then it's like we definitely will take that very personally.
Yes.
And it's some sort of weird thing where we're very focused on ourselves so much. Like we have to do everything perfect. We, like, or we can't let that's
like-
going to define us. Like if we do it wrong, it's going to define us then or something like that. You know,
I really
like,
think it's like the trauma thing.
Yeah,
like
it
where,
is, yeah.
Where like through childhood trauma, your life was chaos. You had no control. And now as an adult, we must have absolute fucking control over everything. That's how our OCD comes out. That's how our control freak comes out. And yeah, it's really debilitating. It's like
you have to
we're
like just sit with that dream
Yeah.
that you have long enough to where you're like, okay, I can picture it, but I can also picture like there's going to be like, I don't know, 7 fucking things that speed bumps like, and then if you can be okay with like, okay, there's going to be like 7 to 10 speed bumps along the way, but it's still worth it to get to the end, even though it's going to have blemishes and marks and
Yeah,
I'm going to get a bad review or something's going to happen, like
Perfectionism really held me back before. And
does.
so
why
that's
your fuck
actually the fuck
perfect.
perfect really
Yeah.
resonated. And I'm like so glad that message is resonating with other perfectionists or like recovering perfectionists, because it can really hinder you from taking the first step, or if you do take the first step and you think you're bad at it and you're like, oh, it wasn't cut out for me. It's like, no, just fucking keep going through the mistakes. Like
Yeah.
actually my acting coach helped me out the most with that, because he made me see auditions differently. I used to see auditions as either I fucking bombed it or I did an okay, mediocre job. And he's like, instead of seeing it that way, just prep your auditions, do everything you can. And then be present in your audition. And then afterwards, go over what you think you did right, what you would like to do again, like keep doing that thing. And then what you think you could have changed and like done better. And I use that approach with everything that I'm doing new. And it helps so much because it's like a win-win. You did one thing right and you learned from the other thing. And so both things help you get better instead of seeing like one as this like stain on your
it's not
efforts.
realistic. It's not
Yeah.
realistic. It's not like living in reality to think that you can do something perfectly. Like I sometimes tell me that I'm like, why am I so special that I deserve to do everything with no fucking mistakes and no, like, why am I like, it's just like, I think that's, we build our ego in some weird way
sure.
after that type of trauma.
I think it's like our own way of creating a sense of security.
Yeah.
But it's false.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not realistic.
Like if I just make everything perfect, then everything will be like, no one can take
Okay.
it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be safe. I'll be okay. For sure.
All right, guys. Well, we got deep. We learned a lot about each other. There were so many more questions in there too on
I wanna
each
play this
round.
again.
I love
Yeah,
this
we
game.
should play it
We
again.
could play another round. Yeah.
If you want to check it out for yourself, you want to play with your friends or your partner, you know, get some deeper
Are there
conversations going.
specific relationship questions in this game too?
There's
Okay.
different decks you can go to. So it's We're Not Really Strangers online, and you can go to the decks tab, and then you can pick, like, there's a politics one, there's a relationship one, I think there's even a coworker one.
This is actually a physical card game. I have this game at home. It's an actual
Yeah.
physical
Oh, you
box
have
you can play
this.
too. Yeah.
How come we never played this? Why do you have this at home and we haven't played this?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's your deal? Bring your card version in.
Fine. Damn it, bring your
It's
games
better
over.
than passing around a phone.
Yeah.
All right. And then also, if you want to support the show, go check out our sponsors, rate us on iTunes, share with your friends, and let us know in the comments, you know, what your answers were to some of these. Did anything kind of spark something in you or resonate with you that maybe like an aha moment you had? Let us know in the comments. We love reading them, and we will see you next week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you back.
Just cried.
Say it back.